Now, it's allowed. We've got to fill out the rest of this hour or I'm in trouble. So, if you don't mind, so before, I know I look like physically I'm built like a professional harpist with an Asian boyfriend. But that's not me. Before I did comedy, I actually was very interested in dance. I danced for 15 years growing up, and it was very important to me. It's part of my identity. And it's like one of my favorite times of years because this is like when the nutcracker starts to happen. Give it up if you've seen the nutcracker. Anyone? So I was thinking anyways that I'm going to show you guys my version of the nutcracker because there's actually like a lot of stuff about it that you probably wouldn't know. I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my version of the nutcracker. And I have a bunch of stuff ready. And Jonah's going to join in. He's not very good. There's a chance you might accidentally see my breasts during this set, but like try not to worry about it, you know? Because like you'll see them and then you'll be like, wow, I expected more. And I'll be like, so did I, but you don't always fucking get what you want. Okay, I'm gonna put the mic away and then I'm gonna tell you the actual story of the nutcracker. A lot of people think is about some hot child that gets a toy and then 2 hours of nothing. I've never seen it. That's the only plot point. She gets a toy and then there's a bunch of racist dances and that's the whole thing. But it's beautiful. But they got rid of the original story. It's actually originally about 4 sisters on a dairy farm, and I'll be explaining that story to you. I did write this yesterday. But what's the last? Oh, and they almost made a movie of this version of the Nutcracker. This is true, in 1991. But then Disney instead decided to make a movie about a bookish woman who fucks a dog in a suit.
Think about it. You know which one it is.
All right, Isabella, if you could start the first song, that would be great.
Okay. So, the story they're telling you involves 4 sisters, and their names aren't important because I didn't make any up. But the point is, they live on a dairy farm, and they're about to be married off because it's one of those stories. But they live on a dairy farm, and the tradition here is that they will marry bottles of milk, of course. Eligible bottles of milk in this area, but wonderful. Okay, so there's a lot of eligible bottles of milk in this neighborhood, but one in particular is the one that everyone's sort of like horny for. That's the piss jug. Everybody wants to get with the piss jug, but no one's done it yet. And so these 4 sisters are kind of like in competition with each other to catch the piss jug. There's 3 very hot sisters that look just like me, and then there's one decrepit old bitch. Anyways, I'm gonna put out buckets. You'll find out why later. But anyways, the other person coveting the piss jug was cow villain. Like get there. Didn't name anyone. Cow villain. Cow villain, also very horny for the piss jug. Will do anything to get the broads away from his piss jug. Okay? Which comes up later. Did I remember everything I wanted to tell you about? This is like a bad story, and that's why they don't tell it anymore, you know? Like, better than this story is a child receives a gift and then 3 hours. But that's basically it. Oh, and there's a stable boy. That's Jonah. He fucking sucks. That's all you need to know. And so the casting really was like perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna get started, I think. So the first dance is about the four sisters, and what they have to do is they have to kill 3 of them. Because there can only be one who fucks the piss jug. So we've got these 4 sisters. 3 of them are hot. One of them's a decrepit old bitch, as they say. And I'm not putting anyone down if they're like crippled, you know? But if you're crippled, please leave. We're gonna get started, and the first dance is called. The names are sort of like weird and cursory, and I don't understand why. You could actually pause it for a second. So the name of the first dance, I don't know why. Like they're all unrelated to the story, but the first one is called the Sugar Plum Dance, and I have to play all of the dancers because I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I'm doing this, or this. You'll know which one it is. Bear with me. We're having a great time. Isabella, if you could start the music. This is the first one. Now they have to choose which one they're going to kill. Which one do we kill? The decision's being made, right? Which one? Oh, it's number 3. Okay. So now 1, 2, and 4. Even 4 with their fucking draggy leg. Come in. And they just snap it. Okay. Now we're just like catching our breath. You just murdered yourself. Okay, 1. This is 2. This is 3. Alright, and this is 4. We didn't need to kill her! Okay. Now they have to decide. They've got to kill 2 more. So what they do is they go after number 2, because who fucking cares? She's not memorable. You just crack her neck, right? Now we've got 1, we've got 4. 1 starts going after 4, but guess what? The 4th one is smart, because the ugly one's always smart! So she drags her stupid leg away, and she escapes. And now there's only the first one. So she's the one who gets to meet the piss jugs. Thank you. That's the first one. That's the first part of the story, and then the next movement of this story, I'm just gonna where did I put my stuff? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So the next movement of the story is like a seduction dance, and that's it. Orange, you know. This was originally, I wore it in the 11th grade to do a dance to "We Didn't Start the Fire." And the outfit's a joke because it looks like fire. You know, you get it? Because we're saying the whole song is "We didn't start the fire," and then it's like, but did we? You know. It's a good joke. I like it. Nope, we're good. Okay. So anyways, then the next dance is about a bunch of jugs of milk. I'll get them. And the one who isn't crippled, because we can get down to that now. So we've got these, and basically how the customs in this place works is that you sort of have to, give a curtsy to the milk jug, and then taste them, and then if they make you wet, you marry them. So we've got a couple. We've got the first one, the second one, no names, the third one, and we got the piss jug. Clear? We all know where this is going, but this is literally how the Nutcracker goes. There's no plot. Okay. So this is Waltz of the Flowers. Who knows why? It's about milk. When I get tired, and so basically what happens in the third part, if you recall, I told you a little bit about a stable boy. So the stable boy, as you remember, is Jonah, is a fucking idiot, no correlation, and is this like a Jonah loving crowd? This is these are my Jonah jokes, babes. All right, but in any case, there is a stable boy. And he's in love. Do you remember the crippled sister? That's right. She's gonna come back. But anyway, the stable boy is very much in love with the decrepit crippled sister. And basically what he does is a 2-minute dance to one of the most iconic songs in the Nutcracker to seduce her. And ultimately, it fails miserably. Jonah's gonna do this dance for you now. There are some like stakes attached to this dance. So basically, Jonah has to be by himself for the entire dance. This is critical, okay? He is not a dancer. He's gonna be nervous, he's gonna be sweaty. If he stops dancing, he will have to chug an entire banana milk, the worst milk there is. And if any of you fuckers come up to help him, you gotta drink the banana milk. So don't fuck around. This is Jonah's moment. Get up here, Jonah. Don't move any of my shit, okay? And you can start the music, Isabella. But it is amazing what 5 years of high school can do to a boy. Okay, Pamela, this is for you. It's actually strawberry milk. I couldn't find banana milk. It's too disgusting. So Pamela has to drink that whole thing because she was nice.
I actually really thirsty though, and I couldn't buy water before the show, so I was hoping to get it during the day.
You want some?
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm not here to fucking give you.
That's
milk.
why I asked where it was.
What do you think this is? I mean, if you're comfortable with Jonah's whatever's in his mouth, that's
I'll
fine.
drink last.
I'm glad that we sorted that out live on stage. Okay. So the next part of the dance, you remember the crippled sister. She's crippled. If you're crippled, I respect you. Please leave. Okay? All right, no cripples. We're good. They're gone. So of course, the crippled sister doesn't go for the stable boy. You saw what he was doing. Like, what was that? You know, that was like a big dumb idiot exploring a 4-foot space. That's what I would call that. But she still does fall in love. She has a good ending to her story. She doesn't fall in love with the stable boy. She falls in love with the stable boy's horse. And they do like this dance together. It's really nice. Of course, she's crippled, so she's not a very good dancer. The horse, weirdly, is a great dancer. And then this is the dance they do together. I think it's called Marzipan, which is, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that's just like a sex move you can do with a horse. So, we didn't do that one ever. She's like this. Hey! 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 Because he kicked her in the face at the Olive Garden. He's dancing, he's having a good time. At this point, she's getting kind of mad because it's like she can't dance. Why isn't she showing up like the way? She's like upstaging her, and this is her fireworks. I mean, of course, you know. So she's like this. Hey! When are we leaving? You said we were gonna go to TGI Fridays an hour ago, and now you're dancing ballet. You know what I mean? Ladies. When you're ready to go to TGI Fridays, but your horse boyfriend is dancing an incredible ballet. All about relating to people here. Okay. He's crushing it though. She's down here. There's fucking haters. She's like, happy hour just ended at TGI Fridays. Did you hear they took Guy Fieri off the menu? Why would they do that? And then he does this. And then that's the end of their dance. They're very in love.